Everyone. Myself Kiran Rodge, Assistant Professor, Shivlingeshwar College of Pharmacy, Almala, Latur. Today we are going to learn about emulsion. The learning outcomes of the topics are: students are able to learn emulsion as a dosage form, students able to get familiar with emulsifying agent, they can solve stability problem of emulsion, and they get knowledge of how we preserve the emulsion. So first of all, we will discuss what is mean by emulsion. And emulsion is a biphasic liquid preparation containing two immiscible liquids, one of which is dispersed as a minute globules into the other. So this is the definition of emulsion. Now there are three types: oil in water, water in oil, third multiple in that oil in water, and oil in water in oil. Next, how can you find out or identify the different types of emulsion? For that, there are 5 different tests. First, dilution test; second, dye test; third, conductivity test; fourth, fluorescence test; and last, cobalt chloride filter papers test. By using these 5 tests, we can find out the type of emulsion. The main excipient of the formulation of emulsion is emulsifying agent. So, emulsifying agent reduces the interfacial tension between two phases, that is oily phase and aqueous phase, and thus make them miscible with each other and form a stable emulsion. Emulsifying agents are also known as emulgents or emulsifier. A emulsifying agent must have following ideal properties. It should be capable of reducing the interfacial tension, compatible with other ingredients, should be non-toxic, should produce and maintain consistency of emulsion, should be chemically stable, keeping the globules of dispersion liquid. Now, the classification of emulsifying agent. There are different 5 classes of emulsifying agent: natural, semi-synthetic, synthetic, inorganic, and alcohols. In natural, there are subdivided into 2 parts: vegetable sources and animal sources. Vegetable sources: acacia, trichanth, agar, these are the examples, and from animal sources, wool, fat, gelatin are the examples. In semi-synthetic, methyl cellulose, sodium carboxymethyl cellulose, these are the example. In synthetic category, they may be anionic, example SLS, sodium lauryl sulfate. They may be cationic, benzalkonium chloride, and they may be a non-ionic, glyceryl monostearate. Fourth category, that is the inorganic compounds. Milk of magnesia, this is the example, and last one, alcohols. So this is the emulsifying agent. Now, till we are familiar with how to prepare emulsion, we have oil, we have water, and emulsifying agent. Now, the reflection spot or the need to be think which are the different stability problems and how we can solve them. Take a pause and think how we stable the emulsion. Okay, now play the video. And there are 3 stability problems found in emulsion: cracking, creaming, and phase inversion. First, cracking. There is nothing but a separation of 2 layers of dispersed and continuous phase due to the covalence of dispersed phase globules, which are difficult to redisperse by shaking. And reasons of cracking are by addition of emulsifying agent of opposite type, second, by decomposition of emulsifying agent, third, by addition of common solvent, fourth, by microorganism, next, change in temperature, and last one, that is by continuous creaming. So this is the first problem, cracking. Now, creaming, this is the second problem. that is upward movement of dispersed globules to form a thick layer at the surface. In emulsion, creaming is well explained by the one law, Stokes' law, where V is equal to 2R square in bracket rho 1 minus rho 2 into G divided by 9 eta, where V is the rate of creaming, R that is the radius of globules, rho 1 and rho 2 these are the densities of continuous phase and dispersed phase, G acceleration due to gravity, and eta that is the viscosity of emulsion. So from that equation, radius of globules, which is directly proportional to the rate of sedimentation or rate of creaming, difference in density of phase more, that is also directly proportional to the rate of creaming, viscosity which is inversely proportional to the rate of creaming, and adverse storage condition. And last stability problem, that is phase inversion, the change of one type of emulsion into other type. These are the reasons: by addition of electrolyte, by changing the phase volume ratio, by temperature change, and by changing the emulsifying agent. So these are the three different stability problem in emulsion: cracking, creaming, and phase inversion. Now how can we preserve? That is, before that we have to find out which different sources of contamination: by the equipments, by the contaminant excipients, the ratio of oil and water, by using not properly stored deionized and purified water, and the change in pH. These are the 5 source of contamination. To preservation of emulsion, we have to add preservatives. So the class of compounds which preserve the dosage form from microbial contamination is called as preservatives. The preservative must be compatible with the drug, effective for broad spectrum, effective in low concentration, freely soluble in solvent, should be palatable, non-toxic, non-sensitizing, it should be physically, chemically, and microbiologically stable. So preservatives are classified on 5 types. They may be phenolic compounds, example phenol and cresol. They may be parabens, methyl paraben and propyl paraben. They may be alcohols, ethyl alcohol and benzyl alcohol. They may be mercurous compounds, example thiomersal, and quaternary ammonium compounds like benzalkonium chloride. These are the 5 types of preservatives. Next, antioxidants. Our emulsion contain oil and water, so oxidation is also a degradation pathway of emulsion. So the class of compound which prevent or which preserve the dosage form from the oxidation are known as antioxidant. Now antioxidants are 2 types: either they are water soluble, either they are water insoluble. Water soluble, there are 3 subclasses: sulfurous acid derivatives, example sodium sulfate, sodium thiosulfate. Second, ascorbic acid derivatives, ascorbic acid or isoascorbic acid. And last one, thio derivatives, examples thioglycerol or thioglycolic acid. And last, that is second category, water insoluble, that is BHA and or BHT. BHA stands for butyl hydroxyanisole and BHT butyl hydroxytoluene. So this is the emulsion. Any queries? Thank you.